So for the last 2 years, a lot of people have been working from home due to obvious reasons. So I thought, you know what, this could be an interesting topic. 5 ways to lose weight whilst working from home, because a lot of people are still working from home. So tip number 1 is definitely a form of physical exercise first thing in the morning. That can be anything from going swimming, going to the gym, banging out your leg workout, chest workout, whatever workout you need to do, going for a run in the morning, some form of physical labor. That's probably going to be the hardest task of the day. Get that out the way first thing in the morning. If you have a family and you need to take your kids to school, take them to school. Once you drop them off, go straight to the gym. Don't even think about going back home, because your wife ain't gonna leave again. You're gonna go home, turn on your TV or start cooking or something like that, and you ain't going to the gym. Just be honest with yourself. You ain't going nowhere. So wear your gym clothes while you take your kids to school, and then from there divert straight to the gym. Get that workout out the way. It doesn't matter if it's 30 minutes to an hour, whatever makes you feel, you know what I mean. Just get that hard part out of the day first thing. That is tip number 1. Physical labor first thing in the morning. Don't think about it. Get out of bed, brush your teeth, take a shower, whatever. You know, if you want to have breakfast, have your breakfast, and then vim. Today is a Monday, first day of the week. We excited. I'm excited. Hopefully you are excited. Hopefully you all had a great weekend. It was pretty chill, not much activity aside from the per usual, you know, workout, editing, recording, that type of vibe. But today we're gonna smash a leg workout. This morning we weighed in at 226.4, which is higher than we normally weigh, but I always expect that after a rest day Sunday, not much activity outside of walking. I wasn't really shocked. I always expect my weight to go back up to like about a pound or 2 up, considering no exercise was done, didn't really break a sweat. So 226.4 is it. I'm expecting us to go back down to normal, around 224 within the next 2 days. There's no way I gain 2 pounds of body fat within a day or 2. It's not possible. It's just the fact that lack of activity, not consuming as much water, that type of vibe. Also got my videos and that exporting right now, 2-for-1 deal. That's what I always like to do while I'm working out and everything. Let my videos, all the stuff that I watched over the weekend, do is exporting, so by the time I come back, majority of them will be done for me to upload onto YouTube, Patreon, all of that shiz. But yeah, legs, man. Alright, tip number 2 is intermittent fasting. Some of you are probably wondering, what is intermittent fasting? It's basically when you go for a long period of time. Normally it's around 16 hours without food. You can still drink your coffee, no sugar, none of that. Black tea, black. Unless you have like a 0 calorie cream or something, then you can put that in your coffee. But I would try and avoid that, because just avoid it. Water, that kind of stuff. Normally like 4 hours before you go sleep. Then you sleep for 8 hours, and then 4 hours after you wake up is what people normally do. If you've never done it before, I would recommend you to start slow. Try something like 12 hours or even 10 hours and then build up from there. It just helps with controlling it. You just get, instead of like just snacking and all that kind of stuff, increasing your insulin levels random times throughout the day, you just have this 8-hour window where you eat the food that you need to eat. And if you're also not a big eater, you don't like to eat multiple meals, that's what I mean, not a big eater, but you don't like eating like 5-6 meals a day, you don't have the time, you don't have the energy, you like to eat 2-3 meals at max, then intermittent fasting could possibly work for you. When you break your fast, have a nice meal, and then 2-3 hours later have another meal, and then before your fast starts again, have your final meal. Or you can do it the other way around, break your fast with a big meal, and then before you start your fast again, have another big meal. That type of vibe. Some people do OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, but that's not what we're on about. So intermittent fasting right now, it is a late one for me today, 5:30. Normally I would break my fast around 2 or 3, or some days I don't even do intermittent fasting, just because I either wake up hungry and I want to eat, but I still make sure I get my calories in. But yeah, intermittent fasting, tip number 2, try it out, let me know what you think. Let's get the cooking, I'm hungry. So tip number 3 is doing house chores, whether that's cleaning the toilet, mopping, hoovering, those type of things, dusting off the tables and stuff like that, cleaning up your room, cleaning up your children's room. If you're a parent, get your heart moving, get your heart rate up, body moving, instead of sitting down hours on end watching TV, that kind of stuff. If you sit down for, let's say, 2-3 hours, get up, go do something else around the house. Even if it's just going to cook, it's still activity, you're still going back and forth, get the moving. That's my point here. You don't want to be laying on your sofa for 4, 5, 6 hours doing nothing. Get moving. That's tip number 3, house chores. So back from the gym juicy session. Tip number 4, water, H2O. Make sure to get that water in, guys. This is so important. If you just go on Google and type in the benefits of water, you will see our bodies are made up of 70% water. The things that I can think off the top of my head that water does: gets your blood flowing nice and smooth throughout your body. It makes you feel awake. You know what I mean? Most of the time when you're feeling, let's say, when you're like, oh, I'm hungry, you're actually dehydrated. You haven't got enough water in your system. But how can it help you lose weight? Like I said, it makes you feel alive. It makes your body run smoothly, which means your metabolism can increase. I'm not saying it does make it increase, but your metabolism can increase due to having enough water in your body daily. You won't feel sluggish, so obviously your movement, you're bright, all that kind of stuff. That's more energy. Your body's running, that can burn more calories. You probably won't end up eating as much if you actually drink the amount of water you're supposed to. Because a lot of the time, like I said, when you're actually dehydrated, you think, oh, I'm hungry. When you're really not hungry, you just need water in your system. So this is a great one. This is my guideline. I try to drink the whole thing throughout the day, which is 2 liters. That's outside of the water that I drink in the gym. So I end up drinking around 3 to 4 liters a daily. I notice it straight away. The days that I don't drink enough water, I feel sluggish, my movement's very slow, procrastination, just don't feel in the mood, tired. Water is so important. So vital. So guys, make sure to drink water. It definitely does help with your weight loss. Like I said, it makes your body run like the way it should run, gets the whole digesting system and everything. Just look it up on Google, the benefits to water, and you will never stop drinking water again in your life. For those of you that say, I never drink water, I only drink diets, I don't get that. I don't even know how you're alive. How are you surviving? Get that H2O in, the agua. That's water in Spanish, for those of you wondering. That's the stuff. Alrighty, so the fifth and final step is going for a nice long walk. Now, walking, I would recommend you get around 6,000 to 10,000 steps daily. There's so many benefits to walking. It is what's it called, LISS, I think it's called, or what's it called, steady state cardio, where it mainly, the studies showing that it mainly targets your fat cells instead of like your muscles and all that kind of stuff. How accurate is it? I don't know. I like walking. That's why I do it every evening. That's the main reason. I just like walking. Why? Because I get to think clearly. I get to think about my day, how it's gone, how am I feeling, what I'm planning to do tomorrow, what I'm planning to do in the future, come up with video ideas. Sometimes listen to audiobooks on the way. If you've been following this daily vlog for a while, you know, some days I listen to audiobooks to get that knowledge. Some days I listen to music, and most days I go without and just hear the wind, the birds chirping, that type of vibe. It also calms you down, keeps you grounded, brings you back down to earth, and it also reduces stress. Now, we all know stress is the #1 killer. Whether you like it or not, stress is the #1 killer. So going on a walk can really, like I said, bring you back down to earth, calm you down, breathe, just focus on your breathing, get them steps, look around, enjoy the nature, enjoy, you know, just enjoy life, love life. You know how I say. If you do live in a rough neighborhood and stuff like that, then maybe you want to find an alternative outside of walking. That can be meditating, that can be prayer, that can be sitting in isolation for about 30 minutes in your balcony or something like that, just to get that clear thinking and also that stress, because if you are stressed out, that can damage your weight loss. Because when you're stressed out, that's when you overthink, you start panicking, you're basically like, oh, I can't bother, that energy, you know, like, oh, diet, forget it, can't bother, I'm just gonna eat what I want, and yada yada yada. It's like a snowball effect. So try and keep the stress down as low as possible. I haven't been stressed in a very long time, because at the end of the day, you are the one that controls your energy, and you control what you want to let stress you out. You know what I mean? You might be like, oh, you're going for a walk, yeah, that's gonna do a lot. It does a lot for me. You know, this is my thing. I'm going for a walk. It's my time, it's me time, it's Musa time. So guys, try it out, give it a go, and you would be surprised how much stress gets taken out just from doing something like walking. I live a very simple life. I control what I can control, and if I can't control it, it is what it is. You know, anyway, we keep it moving. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my walk. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this vlog. If you have, you know what to do. Smash the thumbs up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's topic, and if there's more topics you want me to talk about, you know, the comment section is right there. It's yours to play with. Love life, love life, love life. Peace.